Hello and welcome to this next episode in the video series. We're checking out submissions to the Dungeoncrawler Game Jam of 2024. And this time we will have a look at Escaping the Cosmic Abyss by Realms&Ruins, aka Bonebra. And we are going to check out a post-jam version with the fix. You can see that this is the jam version 48 days ago. And this was updated a little bit later. I already installed this version. You can see that it ranked 10 overall. And we have a theme incorporation off. So this is a UI bug, it's mentioned here, but this is actually fixed with the updated version. Theme incorporation. Cosmic horror takes place in a space and there's monsters and events that fit this theme. This is apparent upon exploring the first planet, if not earlier. Ancient ruins. The player explores ancient ruins on the planets they land on throughout the game. Landing on planets sounds interesting. Infinite. The player is stuck in an infinite loop. This is apparent after the final boss is defeated and you go back to your cryo chamber. And isolation. The player starts on a spaceship. There's evidence that there's a crew, but they are mysteriously gone. The player is alone and explores abandoned facilities and ancient abandoned ruins, except for the whispers. Right, let's have a look at the game page. Alright. There is mentioning the issue again, which was already fixed. And by the way, here is this issue again being mentioned, so it's already fixed. This game was made for the Dungeoncrawler Jam 2024. This is a short first-person sci-fi cosmic horror dungeon crawler. If you like what you see, check out my other projects. Read me, make sure, yeah, okay. WSD movement, control left-click enemy attack, escape menu, I guess, or L. I think it's an I for inventory. Then we have got the click for interact. The return to ship skill allows you to go back to the ship while in space. There is a UI bug that makes some of the UI bars disappear, as I mentioned. Then credits included in downloaded package. I will show that in just a second. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright. Let's switch over. Floop. Floop. And we've got the text file here, so that was included in the installation. Credits, design Bonebra, programming Bonebra, animation Bonebra. Okay, made with the RPG in a Box engine by Justin Arnold. And let me quickly, I will go into that in just a bit. So then we have music and art assets. You can see a whole list of that, but I will not go into that deeper. But if you're interested, close-up photo of cat. All right, interesting. So yeah, nice that everything is listed, but I will not go into detail there. But with the RPG in a Box engine, that's actually a cool engine by Justin Arnold. There was also a game last jam in 2023 called Elnath Labs, and it used that engine as well. And you can see this is now, of course, the game we will check out today, Escaping the Cosmic Abyss. But it has a quite a pixelated, blocky design. So with Elnath Labs, the game I checked out last year, there was also everything looked super coherent because everything fit the same style. And this one seems to be similar, so I'm very interested in seeing what the game looks like. So let's have a look at Escaping the Cosmic Abyss by Realms&Ruins, aka Bonebra. And here we are in the game. We have an options menu here. Options, controls. We can switch from QWERTY to AZERTY, the French keyboard. We will take QWERTY. I've got a German keyboard actually, but because we don't use Z and Y, it should not be any issue. Invert mouse. Let's see what non-inverted is. Mouse sensitivity, I will keep it at that. Alright. And then we've got video setting. Display mode. I will just keep it at that. Anti-aliasing with pixel graphics. I'm not sure if that makes a lot of sense. And we can also decrease the volume. Also nice that this is also working. It's also nice that it's not starting at 100%, so that you can also make it louder if it's not loud enough. So let's reduce it just a little bit. And then we will start a new game. Yeah, this is exactly what I mentioned with RPG in the box. It looks awesome. You seem to have awoken from your cryosleep early. You don't see anyone else. You think you should take a look around. Ah, this is... okay. The perspective is a bit weird, but I will go into that in just a bit. There's an alert in this cryo chamber. The vitals are flat lines. I can't see inside, but there's probably no hope in saving them. Yeah, so this is also a... yeah, and here you can see the issue I meant with the perspective. But I will quickly open a door and go past, yeah. So, regarding the perspective, it's nice that you can see the walls and the floor, but the tile is too deep. So it looks like this next tile is almost 1.5 tiles long. Well, let's say if this is 2 meters from the left to right, then this is 3 meters basically. Of course it's not, because the field of view is what it is, but this makes it feel a bit weird. I can show you the overlay here of Legend of Grimrock, and you can see that it starts and ends about at the same place, but it's smaller. And so, yeah, it's stretched out. And you could clearly see that with this thing here, because this looks huge, like a huge screen here, right? And now you stand before that and it's suddenly shrank down to just a tiny thing. So, yeah, the field of view, I think here is a bit off. Unfortunately, it's not queuing up commands, so if we move forward and turn right, nothing will happen. We can, however, continuously press the turn key. So if I move forward and then press turn right and do not leave it, the character will turn right the first possible moment. And fortunately, there's no continuous turn, so you can also not accidentally double turn. So that would be my workaround here. But it would be nicer if it was queued up. Alright, let's continue our path here. These are the crew quarters, and we were coming from the cryo chamber room. Yeah, so I already had multiple times that my keys were basically cut off. Can we open that? Oh, we can. And we have a spacesuit, we have Spacefarer's Guide. A guide for those who travel in space. Right click to read. Okay, maybe... no, this is all in the box here. The sound is a bit harsh. Alright, Stimpack. A shot of adrenaline for use after being injured. A spacesuit protects you from the harsh environments of space. A Sarafexa pill, a medicine that calms the mind. Great for extended space travel or field work. Photon Blaster Mark IV. This is great for self-defense when exploring unknown worlds. Not sure if I can equip that somehow. A photo, a cute picture of your cat who's waiting for you to return home. Unlimited uses. Awesome. Can we equip... no, I can't do anything with that. Spacefarer's Guide. Right click. Okay. Return to ship skill allows you to go back to the... yeah. And there's the bug thing again in the text. Alright. The nameplate says Anger Tessa Nien. So, the movement forward, also because the tile is so long, it also feels that you're basically jumping quite a way forward. The nameplate says Anger Tessa... yeah, okay, I was there already. What does the TV say? This TV used to work. The signal seems disrupted, but why is it on the first Why is it on in the first place? It's nice that you can interact with all the stuff here. The nameplate says Dr. Marcus Ramirez. Lieutenant Ava Chen. Ah, and this is our skill thingy, return to ship. Ah, okay, and there is... Aha, our equipment. Weapon. Can we equip the... Alright. We also have a currency. Maybe that's also left over from something else. And we can also open the inventory by clicking on that thing. Alright. I also like the music. This is the bridge. Computer, all systems are operational. Bloop, 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 bloop. The most recent logs are nav coordinates indicate that ship was last set on course home, but somehow ended up in this unknown sector of space. What's that? A display showing a system you are not familiar with. You appear to be way off your original course. And we are still flying. Would you like to travel to another planet? Stay on ship. There was another path we could explore. This one here. The engine room. The engine seems to be running, but it is low on fuel. There's not enough to get out of this system. Neutronite engine. Okay. Maybe we can put in fuel there. Okay, nothing we can do there. So I guess we need to go to the planet. Would you like to travel to another planet? Yes. Alright. Loading. Unknown sector. N. Ah, okay. So I'm actually flying around with the ship. I can also turn around. Oh, cool. Let's fly into the sun. We can't do that. Alright, let's not fly into the sun. Alright. Yeah, okay, this doesn't really fit into that. You can also see that this is a sprite. This is a huge sprite and turns with you. That's a bit odd. That should have also been designed within this RPG in a box engine. Fortunately, the turning is relatively quick, even though the movement forward is very slow. Yeah, this is what I meant, but this is also just almost a sprite, so this could have been made much nicer. Three-dimensional. Of course, it's also always work, or you get pre-made stuff. But, alright. This appears to be a loading dock, but it won't open. Nice atmospheric sounds. We can't interact here with anything. The most recent logs indicate the latest delivery was mining equipment. No interactions with anything again. Aha. It just has some papers indicating this is a research station studying the planet. The logs show mining operations started hundreds of years ago. I wonder why there's nobody here. Some equipment still seem to be running. Uh-huh. Research area map. A map of the cave in the research compound. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's go there then. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's a bit weird that it's automatically closing after a few seconds. And it shouldn't... this should be tied to the... So if I press I or click on here, this screen opens. But there's no reason why you click this individually. So if I click that and then open the inventory, then I'm not actually open the inventory. I need to click here again. This is a bit unnecessary. And of course this one could also show just at all times. There's no reason to disable that manually. Either way. So I'm not sure where we are here. So let's just go to one of these rooms. Some research notes are on the table. I've deciphered part of the ancient runes, but there's something strange about them. There are 3, and they must go in order. Rune B must come before A. Otherwise, the whispers get stronger. I don't like the whispers. I need something to write. Otherwise, the whispers will get me. So, B is before A. Okay. And this is rune A. And this is a dead guy with a Zarafexa pill. Yeah, again, this could have looked a bit nicer. This engine does allow for, you can see, does allow for 3D stuff, like the table and so on, right? And this is basically just 2D on the floor and then 2D on the wall. I mean, yes, it's a gem and time frame is limited and so on. I'm just saying that this is not everything the engine, or what's doable with the engine. We can't go there. Maybe this opens when we... What do we have here? Some research notes are on the table. I've spent many hours attempting to decipher these. I know rune C should not be the first or last in the sequence, or we risk attracting unwanted attention. I can sense a great presence watching us. So it's BCA then. We are still missing the last one. Oh, if you look long enough, the runes shift subtlety. I wonder what they mean. Huh? Subtlety. Whatever. So, we are in this chamber with the 3 things there. Need to click on that again. This is that room here. And now we need to get... Basically just keep... stay at the left wall. Oh, this Can loot. A weapon piece A. Piece of a weapon. Find the other and combine. Right click them for a new weapon. Nice. It's just full of mining tools and equipment. And there we need to place our 3 runes. Alright. I will just stay on the outside wall and then we should arrive. This must be one of the researchers. They are decapitated. The flesh on the skull is either picked clean or rotted away over time. I'm not sure which. There's a note on the body. The runes speak of a cosmic being whose power is beyond comprehension. I learned that rune A follows rune C directly, but I should be cautious in meddling with forces we cannot understand. Alright. So we got all 3 runes. There was still this... yeah, this inventory thing is a bit annoying. We got these other cupboards or whatever these are. So let's see. Nothing of interest. Just full of mining. Okay, then there's nothing else, right? And again, I need to open that. We check these. Check these. Here our it's not perfectly aligned here. So we need a B. Then we need C. And then we need A. What? Okay. And now what? Maybe it's not just the... I mean, there is no confirmation button or anything. Ah, okay. As you place the last rune, your vision fades. Invasive thoughts enter your mind. Images of the vast cosmos, a void of darkness, with faint pinholes of light emerging from the center. A single massive alien eye opens, seemingly focused on you. Whispers fill the air, not heard but felt. A curse of violence from civilizations that predate the stars themselves. They speak of the eye as a guardian of the threshold between what is known and the unknown. After what seems like a lifetime of this being prodding your throats, your vision returns, and the whispers fade. The object that once held the runes has crumbled before you, and a crystal of nutrienite is found amongst rubble. You should put this fuel in your warp drive on the ship. You are now suffering from madness. The higher it is, the more strange things happen. Madness increases by fighting strange beings and other actions such as interacting with objects of unknown origin, taking environmental damage, and being knocked out. It can be addressed by sleeping, taking medicine, and recalling memories of home. Recall memories. We have this Nutri-Dings. You recall memories of home, calming your mind. Ah, and we have a cooldown on that. We need to have a look at our cat. Okay, and now, we have madness meter now. That's nice. Okay, let's go back to the ship then. You can't return to the ship right now. Why not? Okay. Die! Okay, interesting. Let's see if we can find... Ah, here. Yeah, this is also 2D, so it would be nice if there was also 3D models of these. We have a different... Okay, now it changed again. These were not interactable. This is also closed. I mean, we need to get back to the ship. This is still closed. We are back. Alright. I don't remember these planets here before. Okay. Return to ship. Return to ship. Yes. Alright. Let's go to sleep. Should I rest? Yes. Your sleep was restless, as your dreams were vivid and strange. Yes. Your dreams made you think you were back home. It is jarring to wake up on the spaceship. But we are reducing our madness. Okay. Our vision doesn't really tell us that everything is fine, though. The engine seems to be running, but it is low on fuel. There's not enough to get out of the system. Alright. Let's put in some neutrinide. I hope that this is going to be saved. I'm not sure what these visuals should tell me. Oh. Why is there an alien on my ship? Or whatever this is. Maybe I've got a nightmare or something. Now we're losing HP. That's a bit weird. Reduced by 1. I mean, we can't do anything. The only thing we can do is run past that guy. Bye. Okay. I'm not sure if I was intended to do that, but... So, we have been on this one. Let's go to the blue one. Oh, nice. A water planet. An ocean planet. And there was a... okay, this is the way up then. But it doesn't seem like we have oxygen left, right? Also, unfortunately, no sound here. Nah, I've got no idea. I mean, there got to be something. It's 3 of these. Ah, okay, this... Oh, this was a lot of damage. So these are portals, basically, or some of these are portals. Uh-huh. Hello. There's another Neutronite or something. Another image invades your thoughts. Writhing tentacles and scornful eyes. They seem to be trying to tell you to stop. It seems to be referring to the crystals. No, I'm going to take crystals. We did not gain any madness here, though. Okay. We still can't land on the sun. Okay. Okay. We are still on no madness, though. Your madness has been reduced by 5, but I don't have any madness. Or this value is kind of broken. Okay, maybe I should go back to sleep. Yeah, unfortunately we still have this zombie guy running around. But I will just go back to sleep. Yes. Your dreams made you think you were back home. It is jarring to wake up on the spaceship. So our hit points are full again. The madness is a bit... okay. Yes. Alright. So these were 2 different paths, right? But we will burn here, which I will just ignore. Ah, okay. Should not have ignored that, but alright. No, we can't climb that. Okay, so this is more or less a labyrinth. Can we go? No, this is a different color, but doesn't mean much. Oh! This strange object shifts and flickers as if moving between realities. Your mind struggles to comprehend it, and it fills your thoughts with dread. Another stim pack and another Seraphexa pill. Hello? We can't interact with these guys. This altar is faintly hums at sea. As you reach out to it, you notice a small neutronite crystal embedded within it. I will take your neutronite. And now these guys are also gone. Ah, okay. Ouch. Go away. Die. Okay. Oh, our madness increased quite a bit. Oh, madness decreased by 0. This doesn't seem to be an enemy, this eye. It's just craziness. Where was the way back? I don't see the way back. Yeah. Alright. Oh. Our madness also increased. Okay. Now that was Nazgul Avlsilfal. Back to the ship. Okay. Now we should return to ship. Now we should have all the 3 materials. Before we put that into the container, I will just go to bed. Ah, okay, now we can kill it. Maybe that was a bug. Low on fuel. Okay. Bloop. Bloop. There's now enough fuel to escape the system. You should head back to the main console of the ship. Alright. Yeah, the currency, so it's not really implemented in the game. Okay, no, this guy is invincible again. Okay, and then I will just move past. Engage warp drive. Yes, the warp drive engages on the engine, but after a moment it stutters and stops. You begin to hear whispers. Oh, this is actually a boss. Okay. This does feel very weird. Your vision fades and begin to dream of the great cosmic abyss. Tentacles, eyes, whispers. Okay. Will I rest? Yes. Yeah, it's a bit weird that this guy is invincible. We have fire rockets. Okay. Yes. Just spam it. Okay. The beast is gone and the whispers are silent for now. It's time to get back to the cryo chamber for the journey back home. Alright. This is mine. Oh. There's an alert on this cryo chamber. The vitals are flatlined. I can't see inside, but there's probably no hope saving them. Yeah, I mean, this should be mine. Ah. In the fleeting moments before the cryo chamber sleep overtakes you, the alien eye appears once more, not as a threat but as a messenger. It blinks slowly, and with each movement, brief visions invade your mind of distant worlds enveloped in darkness, stars being born and dying, and shadowy figures moving just beyond the edge of perception. After a moment, a deep echoing voice fills your mind. It speaks the truth that you somehow feel you have consciously known your entire life. You are part of the cosmic design and your journey has only just begun. You succumb to the chemicals used to force you into cryosleep In Awaken, after an unknown amount of time, you find yourself in the orbit of a planet you don't recognize, an uncharted system battled in the light of 2 stars. You approach the bridge, the ship notices flicker. Okay, I can't watch that. Credits. You watch. Unfortunately, I couldn't read the last thing, but you can just wind back and read the last bit. That was a bit too much in that time to read. Alright, and here we got all the credits. Alright. Yeah, the last zombie was a bit weird. That should have died. I think the madness meter, that didn't quite work as intended. That felt quite random in how it behaved. Thank you for your support. I want to go back into the game. Let's see if anything happens once that runs through. So yeah, there were these bugs, or minor bug, or whatever you want to call them, glitches, whatever. The text could have been a little bit slower. Alright. Okay. Yeah, let's just start a new game. So, the overall atmosphere was great. The music was nice. I think the engine is really cool. But I think it was not completely used. Like, the engine offers more in terms of assets and making stuff 3D. For example, that spaceship, that looked horrible. That could have been a 3D thingy. So as I mentioned, if you're interested in the 3D in a box thing, check out the video Elnath Labs, which I did for the last gem. I think it's on my Kordanor's Gaming Lair channel though. So if you're interested in that. That was also a pretty good game. With this one now, I think so overall it was a very nice entry to the jam. As I mentioned, with the perspective, I think it's not terrible, but the field of view is off. All right, I mean this is a very easy adjustment, but you can see that very obviously with this thing where now it's flat, now it's super stretched out, right? Because it's just, the tile is too long, and so it's also, yeah, it's weird. So that would have been a nice, could have been changed, it would be better. And I think when you move forward and turn right, it should queue it up, and that would make the movement feel better. Of course, there could also be, right now you're moving like a tank, just straight lines. There could be some bobbing, right? But this is then just cosmetical stuff. Yeah, the engine is, the graphics are nice and fitting. Could have been a little bit more, like in some cases, the spaceship, the corpses, they could have been in 3D with voxels. I'm not sure if you can call these voxels, but could have been a little bit more. But I know this is the jam environment, and you have to try to finish the game in time. So there's that. The end battle was a bit weird. I think there could be a little bit more polishing or tactical. I don't know what exactly or what the intention was of the developer here, of Bone Bra, on how you beat the last encounter, if you should dodge attacks or just spam the button, or I'm not sure. So make that a bit more tactical or anything, I guess. But overall, nice entry to the jam that has been Escaping the Cosmic Abyss by Bone Bra. And if you're interested in checking out the game, you can find a link down in the video description. And yeah, thank you for watching. Thanks to Bonebra for sending in this game to the Dungeoncrawler Game Jam 2024. And with that, I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.